We did it for the Samsung Galaxy S4, and now it's time to do it for the HTC One. I'm Aaron Baker from PhoneDog.com, and in my hands this time I've got three HTC One devices, an international one, a Sprint one, and an AT&T one. It's like a house of cards, but with HTC One devices, like that TV show, that cell phone / TV show reference. You're going to have even more bad jokes in this video. It's a comparison. Let's go see the differences between these devices. Despite being the one smartphone, HTC One comes in a couple of different flavors. There's an international version, and then of course there are the respective carrier versions in the US. Over here with me, I don't have a T-Mobile version, but what I do have is AT&T, the international version, I should say the UK version, I believe, and then over here, the Sprint version. And there are a lot of cool little minor differences between the different variants. And if you're like me, you enjoy finding out those little differences. So we're just going to have a quick conversation and talk about some of the things that I've noticed in a couple of weeks of working with these devices. First of all, you'll notice the widget up here, the weather widget / clock widget, and you'll see that the dates are different depending on which one you're looking at. Here's AT&T's, and you'll see April 30th, for example, 4/30, Dallas 77 degrees. And then, of course, you'll see over here on the Sprint version, Tuesday, April 30th. So you get the date in addition to the 4/30 over here. Not only do you get that, it's written out. So it's abbreviated but written out as opposed to the slash format. On the international version, you get the slash format as well, although it's in 28 degrees Celsius. So not quite sure why the weather patterns are different there. So take that with a grain of salt. Not quite sure what the weather is in Dallas right now, but take it for what it is. Another one I noticed right out of the box, and I actually posted this on our Instagram account, I found it kind of interesting. Take a look at the different names for contacts / people. Over on the AT&T version, you'll see that it's listed as contacts, as you can see right here. Over here, it is listed, and I turned the phone off, but I'll turn it back on for you, people over here. And then on the Sprint side, it follows the international theme and keeps it as people as well. So cool little things like that. Again, people to contacts. And you see this with a couple of different devices and different applications. You see this, for example, with Samsung as well. They call their international calendar the S Planner. And then when it comes to AT&T, oftentimes it's rerouted and renamed Calendar, just for example, and you miss things like blocking mode on the Verizon version. So cool to see the little carrier differences. Another one I will point out to you, the 4G LTE indicators are different as usual. You can see the AT&T 4G indicator over here. It doesn't have LTE for whatever reason. The SIM card that's in the HTC One is not provisioned, it looks like, for LTE. But got 4G over here, 5 bars of service, as you can see. This is the Sprint version 4G logo, more of a stock HTC looking 4G logo. But you'll notice you have 6 bars of service over here as opposed to 5. On the international version, you've got H for HSPA connectivity, and then I've got 5 bars of service over here as well. So 5 bars on international, 5 bars on AT&T, 6 bars on the Sprint version. So those are the ones that come to mind for me when I look at the HTC One between AT&T, Sprint, and the international version. If there's something you've seen, let me know on Twitter at PhoneDog_Aaron, on Facebook at Facebook.com/HiAaronBaker, and on G+, or Google Plus as they call it, at PhoneDog.com/G+. Thanks for watching. Much more coverage to come with all these devices as we pit them together against the hot smartphones of 2013 in dogfight battles. So be on the lookout for more HTC One content with all of these on PhoneDog.com. I'll see you next time.